Hello guys and welcome back to FoW Grand Prix Berlin for round 8, for the final round here for the Swiss round, and again I'm joined by Ludwig here.
Hello.
And yeah, what do we got for the last round?
We got what a surprise, another fair mirror match.
Many pharaohs this weekend.
Yeah, of course, and both are playing the black-green variant.
Yeah, but both of them just with some pretty interesting text. We see here for Javier, we see 3 Xiao Jing.
Yeah,
in the main board.
That's very
interesting. But I think that's pretty good. Just shutting off some
making
wins.
all the spells more expensive to pay.
Yeah, making counter spells less effective.
Yeah,
is pretty huge in this matchup, I think.
And both
for
are also on the bubble by 5-2. The one who is winning in this game will be
will mostly likely be in top 16. Yeah, the other one will be pretty hard then. Yeah. On Cherry's side we have he's not playing the standard list that we often saw with 2 Feral Reliant Kings, but he opts to play 1 Reliant King and 1 Tia.
Yeah.
So
interesting tech choice.
And no beans planting on his side as well.
Yeah, of course. But instead of rapid growth in mainboard to buff his other resonators.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see. None of fast start here for Javier.
Well, that's a very slow start on both sides.
No, yeah, he could get his one row out. Let's see what Javier is working with. For recovery, he will kill one of these elves. Obviously, Trey recovers just to have the mana open if he wants to dream something.
Yeah, of course. I would play it before the enter the battlefield trigger, but maybe he drew a card.
Maybe he just drew it. Yeah.
Flying cloud.
We'll see a flying cloud.
Okay.
No, that card is pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah, of course.
Can decide some games.
Yeah, of course. And in Faraday's flying cloud is so good, because you get flying on your J ruler, and after that you can attach it to your resonator. So that's very good. And now, but on the lead there is Thierry with 1 resonator on board.
Just a little one on
Earth. With the energize there's the selfish command, so he gets 2 other tokens, so with 3 tokens on board.
Yeah, that's a bit of board pressure here.
Yeah, definitely.
On the side for Thierry.
2 to recover 1 stone, maybe getting out some other resonator or just for other world dreams. The nameless mist, okay.
Wants to take a look at Javier's hand.
Yeah, so that he knows.
I think we will see a Serene wins here. Yeah, there it is. Because just do not want
one
to.
Of the best options here.
Do not want to have your opponent see what you got, so he can easily play around everything.
Yeah, of course. And also, if there is a final battle, and now Thierry could know it, that would be very devastating. That your opponent know your hand. So.
And just calls a stone.
Yeah.
Let's see what he got. Maybe got a commander as well.
Could be.
But we'll see.
Yeah. But with the 2 elves on board, Thierry could recover 1 stone and other world dreams if there comes out on the card.
The possibility is there for him.
2 stones. Okay. That looks like Malfi maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
That's the most played.
Or final battle. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Okay.
So he will pay most
12,
likely 12 life, yeah.
To get -7/-7 on board. That's not that bad, but maybe he could play other world dreams. With it looks like there's a command in hand, maybe Malfi, but.
Yeah, I think there was a Severin wins as well in his hand.
So did we see something by recovery or just recovery?
No,
okay,
just recovery
because he can, and that's the Yeah.
Yeah, because he paid an extra mana.
Maybe still. So, yeah,
Yeah.
discussing about.
So gets rid of the board, but yeah, I think it's right what you said. I think there's another commander
Yeah.
for Thierry, which we will
It looks like.
most likely see here if he wants to get some board presence
Yeah,
again after
definitely.
this board wipe.
And it, yeah, for
Yeah.
3.
3 mana looks like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
Is there the counter or did it get through?
No,
it
yeah,
gets
we'll
it
just get
resolves.
through.
Okay. So that's very good for Thierry. With he lost only one token on the final battle, and Javier lost 12 life. And the
Yeah.
True Blight. Okay.
We're just getting rid of the one of these elf tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
let's see if Javier already wants to use his judgment here.
Yeah. Maybe. Because
Possibility
of
is
the
there.
pressure from flying
Yeah,
cloud.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
So-
The cloud is just
Tap for stone.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he's.
maybe he's
more
thinking
control-ish.
about his tier, or he has his Farrier in hand. No, it's an Oberon. Okay.
Oberon, okay.
So yeah,
So now there's Oberon with 3 other tokens on board. So that's also not very bad.
yeah, just having a lot of things on the board.
Yeah, of course. So recovers 1 stone. And then is there anything?
Could just attach the if he does not want to leave 1 mana open. Oh no, he could just attach the cloud to his Oberon, so
Yeah, but
so the Oberon can just block the commander without dying himself. If
Yeah.
Thierry doesn't do judgment next
yeah,
turn,
of course.
because Oberon is just a 7/7, so not that of a big body for
Yeah.
mana
Yeah.
4 mana resonator.
Yeah, the best use of Oberon is like we see 3 tokens, but
Mm.
I don't think that Oberon is that much of a deal.
Yeah. So
okay,
yeah,
he,
there we
he
go.
Really want to
He attached the
attach it.
cloud
Okay.
to have better trades.
So and
Because
True Blade on the
now True Blade used on the not reset token
Yeah.
just to deny Javier from another mana if he wanted to use the Pharaoh ability to untap another stone.
yeah
So yeah, Cherry has some room now, does not have to fear counters this turn, except for some Severing Winds, but yeah, you just know about this card,
yeah.
know how to play around it.
So I think the best option on Thierry's side is to judge and get out his Tier Letoliel or Pharaoh and do pressure at the
Yeah,
board.
he has to keep up with Javier's
Yeah,
board
of course.
presence. So, but maybe. Oh no, he could just tap 3 mana, recover 1 of his stones, to then cast the Falcon as well. And yeah, he's thinking about it
It would
to get
be-
the Tia out of his.
I think it would be the best option because Javier don't have another stone recovered, and also it's the first spell of the Falcon goes on
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, that's true.
So that
Just
would be
getting
a easy
getting rid
kill.
of one of Javier's bigger resonators
Yeah, and
is a
would
pretty
be-
huge deal, but he does not want to do it. Just
maybe
flips the Pharaoh.
maybe has the Falcon or Tier in hand, so he can't search
So
it
let's
out.
see, but he will take the Rallying King here.
Yeah,
But yeah, still I think Javier will most likely just judge as well next turn, and then his resonators are, in my opinion, just
Oh,
but
that's-
he gets a
that's
command.
very
That's
good.
a really good hit here
Yeah.
from the Rallying King.
so
Now
attacking
will-
with the Elfish
will attack.
command.
Yeah, okay, that's the other thing he could do. Just attack with
Yeah.
with the commander,
Yeah,
But
of course.
because you now have the counters from Pharaoh
Yeah, to survive
to-
or
to kill the Oberon.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think Javier does not want to block here. Just he does. Okay, that's
Okay.
interesting.
so you get 1 counter on it.
Yeah. So
That's
what
a
what
10,
I'm thinking
10,
here,
9.
what I'm thinking here is that Javier wants this cloud unattached,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the overend, so his Pharaoh is just bigger than Thierry's Pharaoh.
Yeah, of course.
Now see an
And
attack.
killing the resonator, the token, so he can't
Yeah.
recover another stone.
Yeah.
So that.
And the token was a 2/2 creature because of the commander attack.
Yeah.
So it doesn't die of itself. So now let's see what Javier
So
wants
for
to do.
one,
So is it another?
maybe.
No, it's
Beans
clean.
planting
Beans
for one.
planting,
Okay,
okay.
interesting. Maybe judgment into Oberon and then getting out a Rallying King.
Yeah, that's
maybe I'm not sure, but it looks
that's
like.
one option. So yeah, there goes a Pharaoh into Javier's graveyard.
Yeah. So we will see if there.
Yeah,
And
there's
also
a judgment.
He could use not the Pharaoh Latolia J ruler to tap, but the Oberon and the 4 tokens on board.
Yeah,
So that's
because
also
there
very
is
well.
still a token left.
Oh, yeah. So we will see what he wants
Yeah, he's
to get out.
thinking about what to get here. But with this beans planting, I
Right,
think it
should
will
be
be
over.
a second
Yeah.
over on the area. There it is.
There it is.
Getting some more tokens out.
That would be, in my opinion, the best choice after
Yeah.
playing planting
Yeah.
beans. So he need another resonator. He need more pressure, and so with that,
Yeah.
that's very good.
So now I think Cherry is just looking for his final battle, because
Yeah.
the board is so huge, so many tokens.
Yeah, of course.
Also two pretty big resonators,
Yeah,
and the flying cloud as well. Obviously.
that would be a final battle.
Yeah.
Would be very good in this situation.
So now Javier just passes turn back.
So
Let's see what Thierry got here.
yeah.
We know about the second Elvish commander, but I
Mhm.
don't think that this is what he wants to do right now, because he needs to somehow
Yeah.
get Javier away from just tapping 5 elves to get his Pharaoh back
Yeah, of course.
from the graveyard to the
Yeah,
battlefield.
Of course. But with
Because
another-
then he's in a really bad spot.
Yeah,
Because
of
the
course.
board is nearly exactly the same, except Javier has just 4 tokens more than Thierry got, and his flying cloud, obviously.
Yeah, of course. But I
So
think
yeah, there is the
the
final battle. And I think he
Very
most likely will pay
It's
38 life,
yeah,
is my
could
guess,
be.
to just
It's
kill
22
mostly
is
everything.
14 on. He could get 24 on his Pharaoh Latolia, but if only one survives, that's not that bad.
So we'll see how it's
Getting
live.
him in. Checking the top card. Malfi. Okay,
So
Malfi.
he will
goes
draw a
ahead.
card here, and he paid 36 life, so gives minus
It's
18
18,
to the whole board.
So
They are most likely just one resonator from Javier will survive.
yeah, of
But
course.
most likely, I think will be the Pharaoh,
Yeah.
because he
But
can leave
may-
one counter back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
we'll
J ruler
see
will
see
survive.
use. Yeah. So we'll see the counters being used on the J ruler. And there's still one counter left. But still, maybe I think Javier is still forced to block here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he just dies. Or maybe he is still dead on board. I didn't count yet. So 700 damage getting in bust plus buffing all
Yeah.
the elves.
That's
So
7,
now
so
this
it's
deals
11
11 damage. So with 3 counters left, this is not
Sacred
quite.
Elf, very well.
Yeah, but I think Javier's not quite dead here. He
It's-
needs to block this Pharaoh Letholiel now, which he does not
As he
seem to do.
don't get on 1,000.
You know, this little elf is exactly lethal. Javier is sitting at 2 life, because the Pharaoh Letholiel Rallying
Yeah.
King was buffed by 900. So yeah, there we see he is at 200 life, and this token is buffed by
Yeah.
the
one.
commander attack. And yeah, there
That's
we see
the
Javier
first win
concedes
to
the first game.
So
Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
it's
just
it's the lead or the win by theory. There's a cloud on.
yeah.
Javier's
Even
side,
if Javier had the cloud,
yeah,
one of the really good cards we saw
and
yesterday, winning some games here,
Yeah, of
also
course.
in the feature match area.
Yeah,
But yeah, still manages to get through it.
yeah,
Put good board
Yeah,
out and
yeah,
then
of
just
course.
killing Javier in one turn.
Yeah, and also with the first turn cloud, that's not that impressive
Yeah.
or that good for
Yeah.
Javier because he can't establish his board
Yeah,
and can't get use of flying.
that was pretty good here.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what these players are working with in the sideboard.
So Javier, the best options in the sideboard may be Final Battle.
Yeah,
So that
you
he
most likely want to put third one in.
Yeah, of course, because I think all or near all versions playing 3 Final Battle.
Yeah,
So he sees 1 Final Battle left. So he needed back in. Then maybe Destruction of Portal against the Flying Clouds and Amonzuls on Thierry's side.
yeah,
And a very interesting tech choice. It's Digestion.
just right.
To one
Just-
black, one colorless, destroy green resonator.
Yeah,
So it's a not common seen card, but it
Ludwig, kannst du etwas lauter sprechen?
could be a very good option against deck because you can destroy for example, Shavujings.
you can destroy
Operons.
basically everything.
Yeah,
All of the resonators in the Pharaoh deck are basically green.
yeah, of course.
So yeah, that's
that's
pretty interesting if we will see that. The rest
Yeah.
of the sideboard is pretty standard, just these unseen pressures, these Amonzulas.
yeah, both
Pretty-
are also
pretty-
good cards
Yeah,
in
pretty
to get side in.
pretty basic
Yeah,
sideboard
of
here for
course,
both of these
for
decks.
The color
On
combinations.
Thierry's side, I think the
The two
pretty same
Melfins.
thing, except card that we haven't really seen much yet is Pharaoh Spell.
Yeah, of course.
So maybe he
It's-
wants to bring those in just to have a bit more counters.
Yeah,
Most likely Flying Clouds will come in, I expect,
Yeah.
because Thierry does not play them in the main board.
okay,
But
he
yeah.
needed in this mirror match with Flying Clouds on Javi said he need to play Flying Clouds on his own, that he could keep up with them,
Yeah,
and of course Unseen Pressure would be very, very great in this mirror match. So we
and
will
I think
see.
we haven't seen Unseen Pressure that much yet, so
No.
maybe these players know from testing that it might not be the best thing.
Yeah, of course.
But
it's
yeah,
not
I
needed.
didn't play Pharaoh myself that much, so I can't say something 100% sure. So
Yeah.
yeah, but we'll see the players finish shuffling their decks, and yeah, let's
So-
see how the second game goes.
Yeah. And I think we will see interesting tech choices. But maybe who won't start? Okay, Thierry goes
So
second.
yeah,
So Javi want to start the first game. Maybe it's the better option because I think it's the second or third time in the feature match that Pharaoh want to go first.
yeah, I have
So-
pretty good turn ones
Yeah, of
with this
course.
deck, and being able to judgment most likely turn earlier
Yeah,
is not that bad. I think.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So tap for stone, okay. So did Javi has a very good first turn play, or did he just pass the turn?
There's a flying
That's
cloud.
flying cloud,
turn one.
like the last round.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. So he passes.
You know, on
So
Thierry's side
first
we
turn.
see a Spirit Caller turn one.
Yeah.
Also pretty
That's
good, getting a bit more mana.
Recover. No. If there would be a Sacred Elf or something like that, it could be a Judgment turn 2. That would be very impressive. So yeah,
Yeah,
Sacred
there's a
Elf.
Sacred Elf. Let's see if Javier has.
No,
it doesn't have
okay,
Cerements, so
that's
that one will go through.
yeah, of course. And if there don't come any counter on just like Sacred Elf dies to True Blade or
Yeah.
something like that. That's very impressive.
Then a possibility of a turn to
Judge.
judgment
Yeah.
is live here.
very-
So
It would be
let's
very
see if Cherry wants to do it. I'm not so sure. He doesn't have a black green stone yet. Just got his mono green stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just wants think a bit more
And
mana.
another green stone.
Another green stone. So still no black mana for Cherry.
Yeah. So
But yeah, let's
No.
see. Maybe he got just something like a commander.
for 2, yeah.
Yeah, it
looks
seems like it.
recover 1, tap for
Yeah.
third mana. So
There's
he
a
gets
commander,
commander and
That
the
will
Otherworld
get
Dreams.
Otherworld Dreamed.
So is there
Yes, I think Otherworld
And
Dreamed
the
from
Otherworld
Javier. from
okay,
Terry.
So and now he can play card for 1. Yeah, and
And
the
another Otherworld Dream. So
that
bit of
Right.
countering going on here.
okay.
So let's see if
what-
Cherry has something to follow up.
Yeah, Nameless
Nameless
Mist.
Mist,
Okay,
okay.
that's not that bad. So and Severing
there's
on
another
Nameless Mist.
Severing
Okay,
Wind, okay.
that's very good for Thierry to bait out all the counters.
Yeah.
No, 3 counters are gone.
From
so
both
that's-
sides, a
yeah.
lot of counters were used to fight over this command, and now Javier has his commander for its own,
Yeah,
and that one will resolve.
that's very good for Javier. So he has a 7/7 body and 2 tokens to recover stones.
Yeah. And again, the flying cloud is there on the board, so
Yeah.
maybe this will be
Judgment next turn. And it
and
could
yeah,
be
it
could
be
be
a
the game.
judgment next turn.
Yeah,
Could be
It could be the finisher, the flying cloud this turn.
yeah.
The last game, he could survive with flying cloud, but
Yeah.
maybe
didn't quite get there,
yeah,
even if he had it. But yeah, I think Cherry is a bit struggling a bit here because
of course.
he really needs
no black
needs to
stones.
find black mana here.
Yeah, no black
to
stones, only 2 green. And if he judge, he
being-
can't cast
yeah.
final battle because of lacking of black green stones.
Yeah. So I think he just needs to call a stone, and there
yeah,
he got
no.
it. Now he got all the colors
Yeah.
he wants to have. So let's see what he want to do here.
He taps for 3, okay, and 2 tokens to get 4 Willow.
So maybe we see a Aurelian King.
Yeah,
No, it's a tier.
It's a
Okay.
tier Latolia.
Oh, that's
So
pretty good as well. He can just target
On
it and get out the Falcon and
yeah,
use the Energize to play the Falcon as well.
or
hoping-
the Sacred Elf.
Oh, and
tap.
Sacred Elf as well. Yeah, so he has enough mana to.
And with baiting out the counters on Javi's side, there are 3 counters gone. So
Yeah.
it could
Another
be
one is not that likely. So I think he has to go
Yeah.
for a Falcon here
yeah, of
to
course.
get rid of this commander. Yeah, we
So-
will see the Falcon played.
It looks like it's okay. So
Maybe
the
he's thinking
triggers,
about it.
the triggers on command. So if the Falcon attacks with swiftness and get the 200 damage on the commander, it dies instant.
Yeah, and he gets in for 2 points of
200,
damage. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, let's see.
or maybe Javier taps and True Blade of Spirits, for example, the TS Falcon,
Yeah, that would be enough. as
because
well, yeah.
he can't protect her. So
Yeah, he has these tokens left
yeah,
to
Yeah.
recover a stone.
that's it.
And he is
But-
thinking really hard about
Yeah, of
that
course.
one.
So
Because getting rid of a commander just by attacking with a 2/2 flying is
it's very
not that good for
Yeah,
you. And
of course.
still, Thierry has this tier on board now. It's just a 9/9.
Yeah,
Even
oh,
without
of
the
course.
judgment, there is a lot of power already on Thierry's side.
Yeah,
So yeah, let's see.
so and he sacks the stone to try to draw a counter.
Yeah, he really doesn't like the
Okay,
Falcon here, so
it's-
it will
he
get
don't draw
through.
the counter.
Yeah. Or maybe he was
does.
just thinking about it already is resolved, and he was thinking about true ghost blading it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't find a true ghost blade as well. So
Yeah.
commander's off the board, and
So
yeah, there we
judgment
see a
with-
judgment.
So because he need to keep up, but I think if the judgment on Thierry's side is activated, so I think Thierry is far ahead by having one Falcon, one Tier, one Rallying King, and
Yeah,
a
he has-
judgment
yeah,
with 4 counters on him.
it's just basically this. He is ahead 1 tier,
Yeah,
basically.
of course. And
So
if he get 6 will open, he can tap 6 will and Tier to deal 1000 damage.
Yeah,
On Javier, that's also a huge amount of damage, just for tapping.
yeah, and yeah, the Farrier, the Rallying King wields Severing Winds from the top of Javier's deck.
Okay.
Not that impressive.
Yeah.
So let's see what Thierry wants to do here. He has a pretty good turn here, I think, because he has Sacred Elf, he has 2 tokens to recover a stone, he has still the Energize left, so he
Of course.
can do a lot of things here. So
Yeah.
just recovering a
Tap the 2
stone.
green stones
And
to get the black open. If he need to final battle,
if he has one in hand, that one would be
or
pretty devastating.
maybe a Nameless Mist or something like that
Yeah.
for 1 black.
So we'll see the judgment here. Just getting his Pharaoh out. Yeah, there it is.
So or maybe if the Pharaoh trigger reveals final battle, he could sack one of his Spirit Magic stones that are tapped for the
Yeah.
judgment to draw 1 card.
Yeah, so he has quite some options here, what he can do.
Yeah. So trigger and it's Severing
Another
Winds.
Severing
Okay,
Winds.
that's not
12
that
players
impressive, but
Yeah, but
It
still
could be-
Javier now has to play around it because,
Yeah, of course.
like you mentioned, he has these stones open to draw a card
yeah.
at instant speed. So yeah, that's something Javier has to think about,
Yeah, of
to-
course.
to remember.
And he could attack with Tia's Falcon to deal 400 damage.
No, he
But
can't. The flying cloud
he-
is
yeah.
on the battlefield, so
He could, but if Pharaoh just block the 2/2 Falcon, it would be a bad deal for Pharaoh.
yeah, so he
So-
most likely doesn't want to block because
Yeah.
then his Pharaoh is rested, so it can be attacked. But
By
Yeah, we'll
Tia
see.
or by Sacred Elf, and
yeah,
that would be very devastating. Nobody can lose, or nobody should lose their Pharaohs.
yeah, but just passing the turn,
Yeah, that's
deck doesn't seem to be that great. Also, the Falcon is maybe a blocker
yeah.
to
of
save
course.
Cherries
The
alive.
only blocker he has at the moment.
Yeah,
So now Javier could attack with Pharaoh and then attach the Flying Cloud to the Rallying King, so maybe he tried to do it.
and he has to watch out to
That
just
that
not
he
die
can't get finished.
next turn because Thierry has a lot of power on his board. Just
Yeah, of
9 tier, 10 Rallying King, and the ruler as well. So that's a
of
lot
course.
of power for Thierry here.
Yeah, of course. And now with actually 5 will on board with the Energized Sacred Elf on 3 stones, he could also use Tia's ability.
It costs 6 mana, I think, right?
Yeah, next turn tap for stone.
Yeah, if he
Then on
wants
six.
taps for a stone, yeah,
But
that's
I
true.
think I would attack with maybe with the Falcon, then with the Rallying King, and then
So I think Javier
Tap
just
2.
passes the turn back. So once you
Destruction
use-
portal, okay.
destruction of the portal. So he brought that one in
yeah,
to get
that's-
rid of the cloud.
yeah,
That's pretty
that's
big
perfect.
deal here. Yeah.
So
just-
now Pharaoh, his board lost flying because of the destruction of portal.
Yeah, and I think that's what he thought. What he was thinking about last turn.
Yeah.
If he wants to attack with his Falcon, getting in for 400 damage and using the destruction main phase, but I think he just didn't want to. Seems
Yeah.
like.
He could play it in the opponent's end phase or in the attack in the combat phase.
Yeah.
So we will see. So
Let's see what Javier has. He's
yeah,
advantage is pretty in favor of Cherry for now.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah,
Mm.
still final battle is around.
Yeah, of course.
That-
That on
That
both sides
seals that
could be.
is this card is always pretty big swing in
Yeah.
favor
Of course.
if either player would have it. So
So he thinks to
Let's-
attack with the Rallying King.
and also
So-
the trades aren't that great. He most likely will just trade 1-for-1 with Thierry's Pharaoh or
Yeah.
most likely if both players want to fight over them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
just
Thierry
don't
just-
like that one because Thierry is an advantage.
Yeah,
Has the
of
advantage of the board.
course.
Because
With a
this
huge
tier
board and
tier
huge
is
board.
this tier doesn't do a whole lot,
Yeah.
but
But-
is still a 9/9 body.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's a 9/9.
But we will see the attack here.
So
I
he's
think he
attacking.
didn't do the trigger yet. There he remembers. It shows.
Did it
there,
just
there
talked
we
about.
talked about this interesting card.
So
It doesn't look pretty good here. Just
yeah.
trading 2 mana for a Pharaoh
Yeah.
counter.
Yeah, that's not that good of a
It's
deal.
not what he wants to do. I think. It just will
Attack
block
with-
with the Falcon.
That's okay.
Yeah, just doesn't need that one anymore.
So and also with all the blockers on board, or with all the attackers on board, Thierry is in the better spot, and he don't want to block with the Pharaoh, because that's no reason to block.
Yeah.
So with
Doesn't-
it's a count war, so that both can take the counters away on it.
So
and
now
that's
he's
all.
playing a beans planting. So
So-
now I think Cherry's thinking about he will use a stone to Severing Winds that one.
Yeah.
I agree on that one because Javier has enough tokens
Yeah.
to get his Pharaoh back out of the graveyard.
Yeah. Of course. It looks like it's
Yeah.
it's 5
4 tokens,
Four
and,
tokens
and the
and-
Pharaoh.
and the Pharaoh,
So
yeah.
would have been enough.
So, but that's the best option Thierry could have to Soaring Winds
Yeah,
to
but
planting
yeah,
beans.
Javier is thinking about Severing Winds as well because Cherry already played the destruction of the portal
Yeah, of course.
in Javier's turn.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
one
Severing
will get
Winds.
Severing Winded as well.
Okay.
So trading Severing Winds. Let's see
So-
what Javier wants. It will most likely be their
Yeah.
second Rallying King. Goes to the graveyard.
But if Javier taps all 5 for Rallying King, he has only one blocker left.
Yeah, it's the other
to
thing.
t-
Yeah.
And with the impressive board on Thierry, I don't think that so good to tap all
Yeah.
5 blockers to get the Rallying King out, because you need your life.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe it's a final battle that he draw, so he could cast final battle and then
Yeah.
reduce the tokens on board.
Yeah, final battle would most likely seal the game here, I
Yeah.
think.
Of course. Also with no stones open to counter anything that Thierry plays as first spell.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Produce a
one
mana,
green,
draw a
draw a
card.
card. Maybe to dig deeper in the deck to get final battle out.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
could be.
thinking about finishing this turn, I
Yeah,
think,
of
because
course.
that's a pretty clear sign that he got something in hand.
So
Reaching to the black mana, maybe this the final battle. Just now counting how much life he wants to pay extra.
yeah, of course. And also with the one green floating.
Yeah,
and
there's the final battle. So let's see how much he has. 1 green already in there, so
One green. Yeah, the energize. He
doesn't want to use that one. Okay, he pays 32 life, so
it's
minus 16 to the board.
17 on board, minus because of the green.
yeah,
the
that's,
floating green.
that's true. Yeah,
So minus 17, minus 17,
yeah. So
To
Rallying
get-
King
to
will
get
get back
out.
to get
just to the
Maybe to
trigger,
draw.
and that's Lapis Ambition. So destroy for 2 black and 1 colorless. Destroy opponent's resonator and deal 400 damage on him.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's not that bad.
yeah. Last time would have won the round. But yeah,
So-
Thierry is still sitting at 800 lives, so that
Yeah.
doesn't finish him off yet. Yeah, but
So,
now he's thinking which resonator he wants to save here,
yeah.
because
And
he
which
has
get the
those
counter on.
counters left on Pharaoh, so he has to use 3 counters to save either the Rallying King or his J ruler. But he
And
will
the
save the
blocker, okay.
Rallying King. And I think the last counter will probably be a barrier.
Yeah,
I would
of course.
assume.
That's the best option he could get. But no.
Still Thierry can just attack and force
So,
Javier to block
Yeah, of course.
here.
And with still 4 counters on Pharaoh, that would be so devastating.
Yeah.
And it's his Rallying King is just I think 1-1 or so.
Yeah, it's
or
no,
2-2.
a 3-3 or a 6-6, I assume, because I think he did he minus 17, so
Yeah,
it is
I think it's
either a
2-2.
2-2 or a 5-5.
Yeah. So we will see, but that's not enough. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Rallying King
first
attacks.
attack, trigger, reveals the Sacred Elf,
Okay,
so
that's very well.
gets a card in his hand,
Yeah, and also could play it for the Green
Yeah.
Energize.
just to make sure.
So he could, if he don't block it, that's just 1000 damage. Yeah, it looks like he takes. Yeah, he takes
Yeah.
it.
And no
Okay.
buffs from Thierry's side.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make any sense here,
No.
because it's just not the end of the game yet.
Yeah, of course. So he need.
So yeah, most likely we'll just attack with the Tia as well. It's
Yeah,
far
yeah,
away from
yeah.
6 mana to using her ability.
Yeah, of course. So,
So,
it's the
yeah,
best
just-
option
yeah,
to attack.
Just swing in with her.
So, but now he's thinking, maybe want to play a card and then attack again. No, just attacking with the tier. Okay. So
Yeah, it takes it as well. So it goes to 1900.
yeah. So that
I
life
think,
points is,
yeah.
is getting down.
And now Thierry can just attack with the Pharaoh
Yeah, of course.
and force Javier to block it.
Yeah.
Because
And,
otherwise he's just dead.
yeah,
and
of course.
Still Thierry does not need to use any counters
yeah.
to save his Pharaoh, because the Rallying King of Javier is just a small 5/5
Yeah, of
creature.
course.
So but he does not
He
want to
don't
attack.
want to
That's
attack, okay.
interesting, I think.
So it's got down to 19.
So maybe he just wants to be 100% safe
Yeah.
and wants
Also
to finish the game next turn.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
knows what Javier is gonna draw. Will be the removal
Yeah.
spell you
But
mentioned.
with the 4 counters on Pharaoh, that's not that good.
Yeah,
You could give
just
it barrier.
c-
It's
yeah.
just 400 damage on Thierry's board, but that's all. And with only 3 stones, he can't do it more than one time. So
Yeah.
it's
Now we will see attack. Reveal the third top card. It
Thick.
is an
Spirit Caller
Spirit
Elf,
Caller,
okay, and blocked by the Pharaoh Jeweler.
most likely we'll just use one counter to get the Rallying King off the board. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're
Yeah,
gonna see.
of course. Elf 13, 11, 13 on power on Pharaoh. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
that,
gone.
that should be the game.
So yeah, Javier is
He could
really
just-
far behind in this game.
Yeah, he could
We'll-
just
we'll-
swarm the board.
yeah, we'll
with
play
blockers.
this Spirit Caller, get a token, get a
Yeah.
Trump Blocker out there.
If-
But still at
yeah.
1900 life.
Okay, that should be get a game by ending, and
Yeah, that's lethal.
Yeah.
Most likely for Thierry.
maybe Nameless
Yeah.
Mist.
Nameless Wist as well to really make sure.
That's
There's-
Lapis Ambition to discard.
Yeah.
So he only get and he get a 1/1 counter on any of his resonators. Maybe
Yeah,
on tier.
he still has a Malfi in hand that he can flash in.
Yeah,
But I
just to
still,
block.
yeah, but it's,
And no ability on her because it's not
Yeah.
a second spell.
yeah. So I think that one buys him another turn here. He can block the 3 biggest resonators from Thierry.
Yeah.
Rallying King gets in, Wilson
Amonsula,
Amonsula.
okay.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
right
of course. Now it's just attacking and destroying the opponent's creatures. So he flash in Malfi, okay, and he buffs all 3 counters on it. I would cast with
So
the
he
one
has
green
another. Yeah, he
Otherworld
has
Dreams.
another. Okay, he has nothing in his graveyard.
Yeah, and also
There's
with
the
the Otherworld
handshake,
Dreams
yeah.
in Thierry's hand, he could counter Malfi,
Yeah.
and we know it's only
Yeah.
showing Jing, so he can't
Yeah.
cast anything.
So yeah, that was pretty. The last game was pretty one-sided there
Yeah, of
for
course.
Thierry,
And, oh, okay.
because Javier didn't draw his final battle,
Yeah, of
and
course.
Thierry
it's-
did.
Yeah,
So yeah, that
definitely.
was.
And it's in, I think, the most of the game or the whole round, Thierry was in control on the board.
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
that he play his resonators, get his creatures out,
Yeah.
destroy the
Spe-
opponent's side, destroy the flying cloud.
Yeah, especially the Tio was, I
Yeah.
think, pretty good
Yeah, of
to
course.
get this commander off the
Yeah,
board. And
yeah. With
from-
the
from
fountain,
then,
it's
Javier never really
came
kept
back.
up
Yeah,
with the board presence
yeah,
that
of course.
Thierry put onto the field.
Yeah,
so
of
yeah, it
course.
was
It's
pretty well
really
played by
one-sided.
pretty well played here by Thierry.
Yeah, of
So
course.
he's most likely in the top 16.
Yeah,
For
we will
Javier,
see
it
if-
will be difficult.
yeah,
I think
I-
5-3 is not enough
yeah.
for
I
this
don't
tournament
think so.
to get into
Yeah,
the
course.
cut. But yeah,
we will see
pretty
if
pretty fun
Thierry.
yeah, fun game here in the
Yeah,
last
of
round
course.
of the Swiss
Yeah,
rounds.
definitely. And now we get to cut to top 16.
Yeah,
So
and
we
that-
will see.
Yeah, that will be pretty exciting. So yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
that's it for the last round of the Swiss rounds here from GP Berlin, and we'll see you in the